You can probably hear it, almost definitely, but it happens. So I'm gonna keep the coat on. So, oh Jesus. So I look like a weatherman, and we're not even balanced here.
God EATER, the legendary and world famous extreme demon that has been in waiting for just under 2 years and probably is the third most anticipated upcoming level in the history of the game, has finally been verified and released by Knobbelboy. Obviously, we all know this level's story and how significant it was become. What started as an extremely well designed project with an epic song drew loads of attention, and then the second preview was released in mid 2017 which caused it to absolutely explode, reaching near uncontrollable levels. God EATER became an instant hit even before its release because of its amazing decoration, which draws inspiration from several games and applies a heaven-like theme before cascading through different colours and styles, all to one of the most epic and intense songs ever to be used at a GD level. Because of this, God EATER quickly leapfrogged Black Blizzard to take the anti-achievement award of most abused level for views, and helped to bring the montage problem into the public conscience. It suffered more setbacks along the way as well. Save bugs caused part of the level to be lost and progress to be undone, and account hackings and leaks were a big problem at the turn of 2018 for Knobbelboy as well. However, progress gradually began to pick up in the latter half of the year. Knobbelboy overcame artistic blockades to finish the level and gradually started making steady progress. As extreme demons go, God EATER wasn't that slow once verifying began, and the first progress of 35% was uploaded a mere 3 months ago, as opposed to Bloodlust where it took nearly 18 months. Whatever the case, and regardless of the past, this level is out now and it's really important for the game. You may remember when I made a video about how the game could be revived, and I said that God EATER would be the catalyst for 2.2 like Yatagarasu and Bloodbath were for their respected updates. Well, as we'll discuss shortly, 2.2 is looming and it doesn't look far behind. The omens are looking very good, and for the first time I think we can probably relax and breathe a bit. The game is no longer hanging by a thin thread, and the next big drama is no longer threatening to tear the community in half completely. Instead, good feeling is now growing faster than toxicity for the first time in 2 years, and generally I think there's quite a big future for the game. All starting with this level. God EATER has already been rated, but has yet to make the list, so we'll have to wait for that. Knobbelboy can relax now though, but something else is looming for him on the horizon too, Ouroboros. It seems that the torch from the outgoing Truster has been passed, and if 2.2 is released, we can hopefully look forward to the realisation of a lot of game potential that has been collecting dust for so long now. God EATER is out now and you should go and play it, but probably best to avoid it if you're on mobile. Another new and probably harder extreme demon has been verified recently too. It's the sequel to the number 4 rated demon Gamma. It's Sigma by Mindcap and many others. Sigma was verified by Technical not too long off the back of his verification of another sequel, Photovoltaic 2, which has barely had any time to catch its breath at number 20 on the list. Sigma is far harder, however. According to Technical, it went through 5 difficulty phases, and Technical says that this is the end product on which he has invested over 22,600 attempts, and it could place at number 1 on the demons list, so it will definitely be placed above its prequel. This could actually knock Bloodlust off at a key moment. RobTob has been much faster at rating levels recently, and if he gets around to it soon, it might just knock Bloodlust off the summit of the list just shy of the 1 year anniversary as the champion level. The gameplay looks like hell to me. I know I don't play the game, but all that timing, those inconsistent jumps, and stop-start gameplay would drive me crazy if I was actually any good at the game. Sigma isn't just a run-of-the-mill extreme demon like most of the big upcoming sequels seem to be nowadays. Whereas Gamma wasn't somewhat the pinnacle of decoration, Sigma has some really diverse and intricate parts, and in places really does look like it could be a demon crafted for aesthetic value as opposed to difficulty. Whatever the case, I guess Technical will be glad to have this off his conscience after months of hard work and progress. This could be a really good and deserving number 1 demon, balancing difficulty and design in extreme measures either side, all underpinned by its song, which will give older 1.9 and early 2.0 players a great feeling of nostalgia. Sigma is out now, and I mean, you could probably just save yourself the embarrassment of playing it, but still like and rate it so we can get rated faster. Yet another verification, this time in the long dead and now revived Sonic Wave remake of Auditory Breaker. Started in 2016 for Serve to Verify to rival Sonic Wave Infinity and Rebirth, Auditory Breaker was definitely the most varied and interesting remake of the level, but it died just as quickly as it sprung up, and with Manix and LaserBlitz both quitting thereafter, we all but forgot about this. However, it was revived by both creators a few months ago and fell to Gabs, a lesser known but skilled player, to verify it, and he's only gone and done it now. The level has a 2.1 revamp in its revival and looks a lot better because of it, and it's also been confirmed by Gabs to be easier than the original, maybe only top 15 level. This doesn't matter really, because Auditory Breaker now serves as a visual masterpiece and a testament to the great careers of Manix and LaserBlitz, who worked on loads of amazing projects together. Verifications. A fourth major release has come out recently in the form of the Hellfield by Stormfly and others. The Hellfield is the 5th Hell level and a fan-made addition to Son 0924's infamous Hell series from earlier updates. The Hellfield is the first level not to contain any of Son's own gameplay, but this was something he claimed to be planning after his original quadruplet of Hell levels. It was Stormfly and his Hell series enthusiasts who uncovered original mentions of the level and decided to use it as their framework to create an original Hell series level that would be built entirely by the stakeholders and none by Son himself. Despite lacking the original creator, the level doesn't lack the horrible timing-based gameplay style that's been driving Stormfly mad for almost 2.5 years now. Nonetheless, after over 11,000 attempts, he has completed it, and now the level adds to the series and will hopefully be rated soon. This is a great victory for Stormfly and probably entitles him to take a break, but he's gone straight for the other loose end that is the Hell Inferno, the other Hell level that's going to be fan-made in the series. This, if verified as fast as the Hellfield, means we won't be waiting very long for a 6th edition to the Hell series, no doubt making it one of the most historic, diverse and best series in the game's history. Yet more reassurance on the game's future has been provided by the two main men, Robtop and Viperin, through their usual platform on Twitter and GD. Viperin was replying to tweets and claimed to one individual that there are a lot of nice features to come with the update. He then elaborated in a public tweet saying he couldn't show or tell us any of the features, but he'll try and release a preview soon. While this isn't much to go on, it confirms that there are yet more features on the update we do not know about yet. We've seen the random trigger, time warp trigger, RPG system, challenge mode and things like camera controls and the floating ball, but the confirmation of new features does make 2.2 the biggest update by default. Robtop poked his head up too, commenting on a recent rated level. He didn't give too much away, but he did reaffirm the presence of new features, including an extension to the editor which extends the object group limit to 9,999, which could help to optimise the game better. Whatever the case, this is yet more positive news, and though you never know with Robtop, I would probably say that we can expect 2.2 pretty soon, within the next couple of months hopefully. Following Truster's departure, one of the big questions was what was going to happen to Ouroboros, the spiritual successor to EATER by Viperin and others. Truster's inactivity and a lack of coordination from the development team were two key drivers in delaying this level for over a year. Now that Truster has cut it loose, however, progress has been pushed forward by Viperin, and the new verifier is none other than the main story star Knobbelboy. Viperin told Knobbelboy that he could verify it if he sped up on God Eater, something he did faster than Viperin was expecting, and Viperin followed this up by uploading a polished and reviewed preview of the original preview that was released in November last year, and claimed Knobbelboy would start practicing it again soon. We're still yet to establish a feel for this level. We've only ever seen the first minute and a half in any great detail, and the level itself could stretch beyond the 4-minute mark. So one thing I hope to see from Knobbelboy, as he usually does with levels he's verifying, is a full run. Just something that gets more hyped for it, you know? So, streams will be starting soon. Make sure you keep an eye on Knobbelboy's streams and progress for more level information. Nepesta has resumed his progress on End Level's old unnerfed Phobos rebirth, Deimos. Deimos was a huge upcoming prospect earlier this year, with Scullo looks set to make this the #1 demon above Bloodlust. Sadly, he soon quit after, and End Level's exposal ruined all chances of him releasing it himself. It then fell to Nepesta, who was starting to grow in popularity at the time, to take it on, but he was taking regular breaks. Now though, he has released some actually very exciting and optimistic progress, recording a new best of 66%. This is another level that could go above Bloodlust, along with his friend Technical's Sigma achievement. Those two are really cleaning up at the moment. What a day it will be when Bloodlust lags outside of the top 3. As previously mentioned, Stormfly is wasting no time in getting back on the horse to add to the already blossoming Hell series as he continues progress on the Hell Inferno. The Hell Inferno is similar to the Hellfield in that it features fan-made gameplay from the Hell series stakeholders, but Inferno actually did have some creative contribution from Son 0924, who started this level but never finished it. Stormfly says that this won't come out for a while, but he is enjoying it a lot more than the Hell Field, which has now been completed, so that could mean we won't be waiting that long. Not much has been happening on the list this week. We have a ton of incoming levels though, with God Eater being rated and Sigma looking likely to follow suit. As for the actual list, well, it's been quiet. Furious Flames has been moved up above Singularity into 33rd, Photovoltaic 2 still sits at 20th. Skytech is a level that's lagging towards the bottom of the bottom 50, but was made a free demon and so was removed. It has now been reverted and has been added back to the list at 89th. As for the stats viewer, well, no changes, but Brian the Burger looks almost inevitable to become the world #1 now.